Good morning, everyone. It is October the 6th, 2016, and the markets are braced for tomorrow's non-farm payroll numbers, and Florida all the way up through the Carolinas are getting ready for Hurricane Matthew, which really is taking up the bulk of the news right now. Very little news out overnight to talk about. Germany's floating an idea that they will take Deutsche Bank's derivatives operation and set up a clearinghouse that'll be funded by taxpayers. I mean, eventually the taxpayers are going to pick up Deutsche Bank's bill. I doubt if they'll go back and require any repayment of bonuses or retirement or anything else from that. And again, there really aren't any consequences if you're plugged in with the government these days on either side of the ocean. It's just kind of the way that it is, and that's why, with 40% of the GDP controlled at the state, county, or national level, if you run a business, it's pretty hard to ignore. And if you can get them to run interference for you with your competition, heck, it's even better. So, Hurricane Matthew and tomorrow's non-farm payroll number. They're looking at 170 for tomorrow's non-farm payroll number, and I think 4.9. Today's numbers, jobless claims 255. It has been coming in these numbers. Nobody believes it, but these numbers will be distorted through the election for sure, and then natural gas inventories plus 67B. So jobless claims will, because it's the only piece of news, will cause some of a reaction, and then the direction of the E-mini. The day before non-farm payroll numbers and the FOMC meetings, things usually get pretty quiet. So I see a range-bound market with resistance at 12 to 16. So 11 to 15 is sell 1. 19 to 23 is sell 2. On the buy side, 4 to 8. And then 29 to 01. I'm looking for a pretty quiet day. Be nice to be wrong and have some volatility, if you know what I mean. But probably not. Okay, we've got resistance at 8, so 8 to 12 is 1. 15 to 19, sell 1. 27.31, sell 2. On the downside, 28 to the buck is number 1. So 21.25, buy 1. 9 to 13, buy 2. Okay, gold was pretty quiet this morning, was off a buck. And it trades the same fundamentals that treasuries do. And quiet days in treasuries usually yield quiet days in gold. So volume keeps moving lower. Everything is pointed lower. Stops below 1250 is the next stop structurally. Got low volume numbers down here in the 60, say 61 to 64 area. So 63, 65, buy 1. 61.59, buy 2. On the sell side, 69.71, sell 1. 74.76, sell 2. Looking at the euro. Stuck in a trading range. We got the buyer now is right below 112, and we have the seller against 113. And pretty tight range. So right now it looks like it's trying to trade lower. Do a Q split. We can see the structure. So we got this break here at 25. So 12.25, sell 1. 12.50, sell 2. On the buy side, headed a little lower. 112 even, buy 1. 11.75, buy 2. Okay, an Algerian OPEC minister said everybody could cut an additional 1% from the OPEC proposed cuts in production. These guys will talk it up. I still think we're going for stops above 50, so don't see any reason to change that opinion. So 50, 50.25, sell 1. 50.50, 50.75, sell 2. Goldman has a bogey or target of 53. On the buy side, 49.25, 49.50. Then 48.75, 49 for buy 2. Structure, price activity, fundamental news, all favor higher prices right now. So we've been looking for $50 plus, stops above 50 to play, at least for a week now, ever since the OPEC announcement. And it takes a while to get here. For those of you that want longer term plays, you can utilize this information, and we'll go back and we'll talk about longer term plays after 10 Central this morning. Show you how to expand your trading horizon. I don't know, Charles. I'm pretty comfortable where I am right now. Well, okay. Okay, the E-mini. Resistance has moved down 21.55 to 60 right now. First sell 53.55 and 59.61 for sell 2. 45.47 looks like it's going to try to trade lower this morning. Buy 1. Like to trade against 40 better. Lets them get stops beneath yesterday's lows. So I think stops below 40 is the trading target on the assumption we can bust 45. 255 jobless claims. Natural gas inventories plus 67B. That's it for the news. News focus will be jobless claims. So I think we trade technically. I think we're range bound because of tomorrow's non-farm payroll number. And we'll see if that plays out. Going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. Going to get busy on that. Be back with you as soon as possible.